Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Fill Up the Hole? There's going to be a lot of innuendos about this, but it is an incremental game. And I actually like incremental games because, you know, good ones are basically like bubble wrap. Bad ones are just currency and bullcrap fillers. But this one had an aesthetic kind of similar to the Gnorp Epilogue, which is another game that I want to try but haven't had a chance yet. And yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and take just a stab at it. See if it really worked out super well or not. I know that we've had a few really good ones recently that have actual beginnings and ends, and if I remember correctly, this one has a proper ending, at least from what I have heard. So we're going to go ahead and do game one. We could do relax mode. When creating a new game in relax mode, buildings will not be destroyed by durability loss, making the game a bit more idle. Shards will still be produced. Or we can do extended mode. When creating a new game, the hole will need more trash to fill up, and building costs will increase. We're going to do neither of these, because basically this is ignoring a few. Relax mode is ignoring a mechanic that's part of the game, and extended mode is just making it take longer. We'll do normal and click on that lovely little start button. So starting out, fill up the hole. There's a hole that gives money when trash is thrown into it. Press the info button under the portal to create a peon who can help. Okay, we'll figure that one out in just a minute. We have a giant rock over there on the right, or egg, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Got a little bit of trash over here on the left, and then I think, if I remember correctly from where I got this recommended by, there should be a rock over here on the left, but it doesn't look like we can see it yet. I guess not. We'll eventually get there. Let's go ahead and dive in on info. We can produce a peon for free. So, right-click and drag to move the camera. You can also use WASD movement, and hold shift with WASD to move faster. Okay. We can zoom all the way out and in. More trash will be needed. Press the build button to construct a new building. Okay, I will deal with that in a minute. But before we do that, I want to... Okay, so there is something over there. It looks like it is something that is going to spawn. I know that there's rocks in this. Yeah, you have your little dudes. They throw their stuff around. We also have a skill tree that we eventually get unlocked. Let's go ahead and build a house. Lets us get more people. We can now build a factory, but it costs 15. So we want dudes. So we want to go for dudes first because you keep them through the earthquakes. They don't go away as far as I'm aware. So dudes are your permanent progression, whereas, yeah, now we have them throwing stuff in there. And yeah, as long as we have enough trash, we should be solid. I think it gives us enough trash to fill up all of our dudes and actually get ourselves a factory. I don't think it has enough for us to upgrade the house. Oh, this produces waste as well, so you'll never completely run out. But let's go ahead and make a trash factory. Some buildings require workers. Press the plus button on the info panel to assign a peon. Okay. I will assign a peon to you. And now it's going to start pooping out trash as well. This fills up the hole here to the right, and as we progress, this will start hatching and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I find games like this very, very, very cathartic, simply because if we get in here and actually listen to it, I can actually turn the sound up if we want. There we go. It might get a little bit loud on it. All the little like bits and bobs as we start moving along will start creating almost like a tempo or a rhythm of the game, which I absolutely love. We're not going to do a catapult just yet. We're going to level you up. And yes, you can see durability go down as they are getting used. We absolutely want more dudes. So we're going to be upgrading house as like a fairly high priority. At 12, we'll get another one. Now, early on, it's just a matter of kind of balancing dude versus trash. Now we could upgrade this, gets us plus trash value, which is kind of handy. We could wait until 33 for that. Plus 1 trash value means that each piece of trash is going to be worth $1 more, which lets us do a little bit more upgrades and all that kind of fun jazz. I'll wait for this one just to get us a bit more money. Obviously, this is going to fill up eventually. But I think the main reason I find these cathartic is because they kind of remind me of mini games from other titles, but taken further, if that makes sense. There's a few games like this. Deck builders often have the similar feel for me as well, as far as just games that I don't really have to pay too much attention to really go to the extremes in. I can do that with Diablo 2 as well. Action RPGs generally do fall into that category too for me, where it's just a bunch of interesting cathartic things you can do kind of in a row. And yes, I want to get as many of these Egypts as possible. Now that we're getting 2 per... Oh yeah, we could turn on view stats, so we can see how much we're filling per second and all that stuff. Okay, so we're not producing a ton of trash. I think we go for this one next. I don't want to go for the catapult. It feels like a waste this early. Catapult just launches trash from further away. Oh, and we also have this nonsense. Forgot about that. I'm probably not going to do too many cloud pops simply because, unfortunately, it takes a little while for my brain to switch tasks, if you will. But yeah, we just want more here. We want to get it kind of balanced where we get 46. Are we going to get 46 before the end? I think we will. I think we will get it before we get an earthquake. The first earthquake just is a little bit of progression there. And we can also do this over the land, so it just drops trash like that if we really want to. And they'll pop them out every now and then. Okay. So now that we have all that in there, they don't know what to do because that is full. So we've got an earthquake. When the hole is full, an earthquake will empty it, destroy all buildings, and remove money. 75% of spent converted cash plus 1 blue shard, and yeah, we get all these other things. But we keep our dudes, and they'll quickly load that back in there. So we get our blue shard, and then we'll actually be able to do research, I think. Let's go ahead and build a house and a factory. Upgrade the factory and get somebody in there. And we'll probably want to keep going after the house. And he's going to take forever to get over here, by the way. Unfortunately, they're not very zippy whenever they have very little speed. They will get better later, but yeah, we just need to be popping these so they have something to do for now. They will only do so much. And once he chucks that in there, I think we get access to the skill tree. So go ahead and dump that up and get up to there. You chuck it in, gained a blue shard. The upgrade tree can now be unlocked. How do we get to it? There it is. Unlock the upgrade tree. And yeah, now we need yellow shards. And I think on some of these, we'll just need money and research points. Yeah. We don't have the access to the money ones yet. Can we actually set it to... No, we cannot set it to actually just show the entire tree just yet. Eventually we will. Not quite yet. Okay, so we need 140 to get that up one more level and start getting more people. I do want to upgrade this as well because it's going to give us more trash value. So we get more value per the space filled. So that'll help us later on in various levels. And this also gets us a max worker in here so we can actually produce more. Now let's go ahead and pop this just to get more trash down. I could do another factory. That would probably not be a terrible idea, but it would eat up one of our people. Oh, and we also have the rock. Those do spawn as we get further over there. Go ahead and grab that. Peon drop. Allow or prevent outside peon from dropping trash into the catapult storage. Oh, we put a catapult there. That's fine. It'll get trash in. They'll do their thing. It's fine. So we have room here to get more guys, which is pretty high priority. I still need to do this one. Eventually, we will be able to build more than one factory. I know that for a fact. But I don't know if there's a way to speed it up at all. I don't think there is. I think it's just going to be a patience thing on my part. Do I have patience? Haha, God, no. But I do get the cathartic just energy from games like this. You can see they are doing the catapult thing every now and then, which is fine. Which gets it from back here up there relatively quickly. Ooh, we got achieves. Unfortunately, you guys can't see those. Sadness. Okay. So they're just going to keep doing all their things. Do we wait for an upgrade to this, or do we go for an upgrade to this? It's at about half durability. So we're probably going to want it to be a situation where we have a lot of folks to do stuff. And you notice these are different colors. If we come down here, you can see there's pale green, pink, slightly darker pink, white. They do have different values. And we will eventually be taking advantage of these. I do find it interesting that they're only loading that up every now and then. So I think for this one, we go ahead and go one more trash value. Even though it's about to be destroyed, it'll more than make up for that, I think. And it's going to keep, yeah, and you can see more trash value, it goes green. This one's trash value goes up a little bit as well with each level. So that's why it's purple. We got a yellow shard from destroying this. So let's go ahead and destroy another one. Our people are making good time. So now with the extra value on this one, we're going to have to rebuild this. But with the extra value on this one, we should be able to upgrade you to get more peon space, which we should be able to afford before it breaks down. We should be able to afford at least a couple of them. And then we can build it back up. I do need to be careful about this, because what's going to happen is we're going to end up in a situation where we end up getting too far to the left too early if I go all rocks. And this gets astronomically expensive. This is very iterative. This is very, and sorry, I bumped the microphone just then. I don't know if it came through, but it is very iterative, and it uses a lot of scaling costs. So it may only be in the hundreds now, but it's going to be in the tens, if not hundreds of thousands later, and we're going to have to get various abilities to mitigate it. And this should be, that's doing okay. This one's about to go down, so we're going to have to rebuild that as soon as it crashes. And if memory serves, yes, it does dump out trash. We go ahead and get two guys back in there right away, and we have two yellows. We can start assigning some. Oh, somebody's already assigned down there. Sweet. Yeah, we want them to get those yellows in there so we can get lovely, juicy upgrades. Oh, we also have unclaimed quests. Moneymaker! And that gets us an extra $100. And in here we go with, ooh, maximum houses on map? No. Maximum factories on map? Maybe. Yellow shards when it's destroyed? Yes. We don't have 2 yellow shards yet. He's still on his way! Okay, so there's our 18. And that's a bit more resources there. And we're starting to get a lot of trash over here to the left as well. And sadly, they don't really focus in on a specific type of trash. They'll just go and grab the closest one. So they're throwing the yellows in there. We could just like manually drop the greens in for extra money. We could also drop them in. I don't know if that kills them or if it just respawns them. I think it just respawns them. I feel kind of dirty doing that, but it's fine. And that's about to bust, so we don't want to waste resources on it just yet. Yeah, as we start getting further in, we can do a bit more in the way of getting more money per kind of situations. One's at 68, so there's our house down. Boop. And yes, a building destroying itself does get us more of those yellow shards. So anything destroyed gets us a yellow shard. And we're going to go ahead and pop that while we're here. We do actually eventually get a way to make them more valuable per. So out of this, I'm going to go ahead and grab... I think compress trash into a higher value. That would be kind of tempting. That's 4 yellow shards, though. Research lab allows points. Okay, we actually do want that fairly quickly. So we now have the research lab as a potential building. So I'm going to go ahead and build a research lab. Assign someone to it. Then whenever this is gone... Oh, they're getting stuck because there's nothing left for them to... Yeah, they're overflowed because there's too much trash. So we can chuck stuff around if we want to. I don't know if there's an achievement for throwing a certain amount of trash away, but... I wonder how far that is going. That seems like it's going off screen, not into the trash. Oh, so we don't have enough dudes to actually do this stuff yet. So what I think I might do, destroy that. Yes. And build another house. Upgrade that house a little bit. And get ourselves some more dudes. Because unfortunately, more dudes, more important. And we're about to max out, and I just decided to be an idiot there, I think. And we can also assign... I think we can upgrade this to actually get us access to different types of research, but I don't remember for sure. No, but just gets us research points. Okay, here... I think we just save up and try and get one more guy before our stuff gets destroyed. We wasted some resources there. It's okay. Think we'll be able to get... We might be able to get one more. I don't think so, though. Got 22 out of 27. And then we'll get the big question marks just over them as we demolish everything. At 400 trash on screen. Yeah, we did. So let's go ahead and check those achievements. Claim that. Get a yellow shard. Focus building on top. Building in the future, unlock a new building type. Ability to see all upgrade nodes. Yes, thank you. And what other achievement do we have? The cleanup begins. Have peons throw 500 trash in the hole. Yay, we got more yellow shards. And yes, I'm going to put buildings on top because I would rather be able to see the buildings than the trash. Now, as far as what we want in here, we do have some yellows. I think we will go ahead and grab another house on the map. And one thing I probably could do is just set up an auto clicker to sit here so it just dumps more trash onto the ground. So we'd be able to load it up very quickly, but earthquake it is. Let's build ourselves some houses. Get that one going. Get that one going. And they should be clearing this stuff out. We're going to go ahead and send a guy over there to start mining that, though. This should get us some more resources. Okay, so we're up to that on those. And the factories just produce trash. They don't change the value of the rest of the trash. And there is nowhere for them to dump trash there. That's unfortunate. So we need a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the research lab next. Send one in there and get that leveled up just a little bit. Give me all your trash. Now, as you can see, we're going up on the amount fill. We have about 200 fill per minute, about 800 money. That works out pretty good for me. I'm going to go ahead and get another tier on this so I can start getting dudes. And once we start getting more of those shards in there, we can actually set up improvements to our guys. It's just going to take us a while to get there. Because if I remember correctly, RP generated per worker. That one would not be a bad upgrade. Yellow shard when any building loses durability. 30 seconds to peon contentment. Content peons move at normal pace. Unlock building power stations increase. We don't necessarily want power stations yet. Think what we want is probably training. So I think we do want to go this way. So we need yellow shards next. Yeah, they move at normal speed. We can mess with that a little bit. That's just permanent upgrades. And now we're just waiting for money to get more peons because they're gonna have to carry all this crap. It's not like we are in a situation where we are overwhelming the amount of gearbage. But eventually, and let's actually go over here. You can see this is changing. It's hatching. It's adapting. It's moving, and we still have that thing over there as well. But yeah, I should probably actually focus in on getting the stuff up top, but it's whatever. Okay, what do we have going on here? We could do another upgrade on the house. That would unlock more space, but I don't think we necessarily want to do that until we filled up the space we have. Eventually, we will be able to reduce the cost of our peons too. I think that's down here. All peons are set to full happiness. +1 peon per house floor. Where is it? Initial max peon. Reduce the cost of peons by 50%. Okay, that's the one we want, is down there. So we want to get this first training to make our peons better. And then we want to start moving down this way, which we actually have enough RP for. To produce trash in between cycles when the light turns on. Okay. And then we want to move down here and get the reduced cost, which is going to be that one. So we can get our dudes faster. And personally, I do find this very cathartic. It looks like we are finally getting ahead of the trash a little bit. They do tend to just pop in here and make trash. I do like that it's just like every now and then. We'll go ahead and load another worker in there since we have spares now. And you can see it kind of going up and down as they go into the houses. And yes, I just want more guys for now. Until we start getting ahead of the trash a significant amount, I want more dudes. Because we don't really have the upgrades for them to carry more just yet. We will get them, just not this moment. That should be a fairly decent objective for us. Because, yeah, that one's going to be 3 yellow shards. That means we need 3 rocks or 3 buildings to go down, unfortunately. How are these looking? Durability 81% and durability 75%. We're fine. This one's already at 62%. That's kind of rough. We could build another factory. In fact, I think we will build a factory and upgrade it a few times just to get better trash. So we get more money per trash from all of this. This one's trash value is pretty decent. Extra drone needed. Oh no. But yeah, we do want to build up our resources there. And I keep pressing escape to close these. Don't know why. Probably because I'm an idiot. But now we're getting to the point where we're outside of the rock. I think we're getting all purpling up here in the front. And we get a little bit of green from that. But we definitely need more guys to haul more trash, because it looks like we actually have a backup thanks to the factory. And yeah, we can chunk these in there for them. Helps out a little bit. And these guys will keep working on that rock if we keep taking trash away from them. Although this is very low value trash. I'm not even sure we should be clicking on the clouds anymore because they only provide white trash. Manually destroy 10 clouds. Yes, please. I think that's going to probably be up here near the top. Yep. Is there another higher one for that? I don't think so. And we got that for some yellow shardage. Shardage. Okay, so we're now at 27 out of 27. So the question starts becoming, are we ever going to be able to move enough trash to get this back rock removed? We actually do need to remove it. It's got 28 durability left. If we start just like moving these out of the way so that they can drop trash there, that might be ideal. Even though it is wasting our resources. And no, this is not an effective way to do it. Just moving one at a time, not effective. I just want to get rid of the rock so they can move on to the next one and actually get a building there. I don't know if these count for money for us either, oddly enough. And yes, I am really bad at throwing the trash. Judge me all you want. I don't really care. Okay, so that should be Nope, not enough for it to... You can see it shake each time the guy whacks it. But yeah, for me, this kind of game generally sits around the calm point. It's one of those games that I will play whenever I'm trying to just relax for the rest of the day. I'm hoping that we can actually beat it today as well. Although, if we don't, I will say we will come back and we will actually beat this one. Another incremental that was kind of good about having an end was the Wizard Tower one that we did a little while back. That one was a 5-hour game. And it was really solid about it. It was just 5 hours of, hey, guess what? You're having a cathartic moment with a bunch of bloop bloop noises. Although the music in that one was a little bit more at the forefront than this. This one's very, very subtle. Very chill music. Oh, there went our research lab, I think. We'll get that going again. That does get us another yellow, which is extremely welcome. And we are starting to build up our fill speed, which is also nice. Can you finish destroying that eventually? Info, it's at 5% durability. Well, we will focus in on you. Actually, I'm going to throw it that way. Why not? Why not throw the trash to the back end? Because we care more about the trash up front than we care about the trash back here anyway. It's just... It is the lowest level trash possible. Does it actually bounce around back there? I'm slightly curious. Oh, yep, we got another one of those. Do we have a compressor yet? No, we have a catapult though. Let's go ahead and get level up. And we'll go ahead and get somebody else picking that one apart. This should help clear out the trash back here by chucking it over like that. Although we're going to lose it relatively soon. I don't know. Yeah, we will be able to get at least one more peon out of all this. These guys are probably going to... they're not going to destroy just yet. I think we'll get them before the yellow shards are a thing. And they are loading that up fairly effectively. Awesome sauce. So do we get 2 more guys before this fills up? Maybe. Depends on what kind of resources we get into the pit. Didn't really speed up our fill rate too much. It sped it up a little bit. Research points per minute is nice. I should probably check this out. See if we can get some more things going. $250 for the next peon one. And then it's $2,000 for that. It could just go like straight happiness, but I think we want the peons first. Then we can lean into the speeds. Don't know what that little was. Oh, these guys are having issues. I think that is our research. No, that's our factory. Don't really care about that too much. Let them dig through there. I do appreciate that they do go to the closest point to deliver it. So basically it either goes to the catapult or it goes here, depending on which one's faster. This one's full, so they won't fill that up. But as soon as it's got an empty spot, they just dump it in there. Which helps me out a great deal. We should hit this before the end of the level. And yes, I do consider each earthquake a different level. Even though there is some consistency between them, I view it as being kind of similar in that they are basically hard endpoints. Because as soon as you hit this, your guys stop working. It might be, I suppose on some levels you could consider it maybe a prestige, but at the same time, maybe not. John will store trash in the catapult, which will be thrown into the hole. I mean, we already have that, so we don't have to worry about going further. We're going to go with... I think we actually want to go up here to this for some of these. +1 max peon working on that. Maybe some scaffolding if we get enough money for it. But first things first, we need the more peons. They're around the same price, so we might as well grab this before we run out of space to be filled. There we go. Now we have 30 peons doing all the work they can. And absolutely no money left. But we do have enough for house space. The house itself was destroyed. I don't think we actually bother building another one, because we're about to fill up anyway. And I don't think we get yellow ones from them if they die to an earthquake. I think we just get trash back. So yeah, they'll fill that up. I'm not concerned about it. This one, I think do we just hoard our money a little bit, or do we actually spend it on some of this stuff? There's another yellow. I mean, we could do another catapult to try and get stuff in. But we're at earthquake point anyway, so blip. Trigger 3 earthquakes. We got another achievement. That means we got another one of these. 7 yellow shards gained. And we should have, yes, an extra 5,000. Nothing else from that. So, this is when we start having to consider. Let's go ahead and send some people to the rock. This is when we have to start considering what we want to do as far as the order of upgrades. I think, as far as positions for right now, we want houses still. Get those leveled up to, so now we can get more dudes. And they're starting to get really expensive, so we are eventually going to have to be a little bit more cautious. Okay, this one. Do we have the compressor yet? We do not have the compressor. So I think we might want to do that. And then we do a factory next to it, just to provide the fodder for it. Get that leveled up so it compresses into good stuff. Factory level 5, that's level 5. And now we should be getting good money. That one probably could use a catapult back here, or do we do research lab? I think we do a catapult. And they should load that up to be launched, which should increase our cash per minute. Get these numbers up high, and we are going to be even happier. These will provide a decent chunk of change. We can probably, if I can grab one, see how much they're worth. Yeah, I think they're worth a pretty penny, considering that jumped up like 20-something whenever I dropped that in. So now that we have dudes kind of chilling in here, we do need to get back focused on getting more dudes, unfortunately. Although, do we have upgrades to increase their happiness and all that stuff? Oh yeah, we were saving up for this. We need one more yellow shard. I'm a dumbass. I did not remember to spend it on that. Reason we want that is because that'll allow us to get more carry and all that kind of stuff going on, which can help us out a great deal in the long run. Fortunately, our revenue is pants. Yeah, is this going to be probably a full run in one sitting? We could. I mean, I think I have time. I might. And we could just have a really long render session, have it a really long-ass video. I don't mind doing. I find it very cathartic to listen to videos like that as well, because they generally, I have to say generally, bring me joy to listen to whenever I'm trying to sleep or get work done, and I'll just have them going on in the background while I'm, say, working on documents for, ooh, got another achievement, whenever I'm working on documents for like the TTRPG and stuff, which is actually a very tedious thing because I'm converting it from another file to a, not necessarily a PDF, it's to a home brewery for now. I will eventually make a proper PDF and fancy looking thing, but that's after all the beta testing and stuff like that is done. That's going to be a while. So we've got bodies. And we do now have training. Are we looking on that rock? Not very good. And it seems like they are bringing it in here to be compressed into lovely, juicy goodness. But do I want to waste more money on that right now? Our fill rate is doing pretty good. We're just not able to keep up with getting the stuff off the rock. What other upgrades do we have in here? We could do another blue. Every 2 minutes, compress all trash in the compressor, double its value. That is just one blue shard. Unlock every 10 minutes, call a bulldozer to push trash. I mean, we are going to do that. That'd clear the floor for us quite a bit. That was our compressor going down. I think we replaced that with the research lab. No, compressor. Get us more money for every little bit in there. That way we get all the yellows going in. Oh, we've got dark yellows now. Nice. It's like kidney stones. Sorry. That's just nasty. And if we come over here and look, it's appearing a bit more. We're doing fine. This is sort of clearing out. We are making progress this way. I do wonder what happens to the trash that I just yeet off the edge of the map. Will they eventually go get that? Will you guys go get that trash that I just yeeted 95 miles away? Please. Oh, God, no. I could... Oh, I don't have any more upgrades for that I can do. That sucks. Do we have any money upgrades? More RP generated per worker. We can buy yellow shards. We can produce more cloud on the bulldozer. Of course, I could always just do a bit. Using abilities. Okay, so we got a new quest done. This is another yellow shard. And yeah, it just comes through and it'll drag stuff through. And what I love... Sit here and look at it. It just goes off the edge. It's wonderful. Dude's just down there forever. He gone. Nothing else we can do about it. He's forever gone. That got us a lot of money, so we can get another dude to haul stuff. We do eventually need to consider... TP training point generated per peon, sure. That'll let us get up here. Oh, peon run walk speed, 250 RP. That's probably our next bit of research. Oh, and I put a... Yeah, that's a compressor there. So once this is down, we should be able to do whatever we want elsewhere. I think I might destroy this. I don't necessarily... It's useful. It's doing its job. It's just... I don't really have much invested in it yet. There's not a lot I can do for it just yet. We are actually outproducing what we can haul. Which is not really where I want to be. And yes, look at all the pollution. We are causing the greenhouse gases. God, all those clouds. And I think they should be mining there fairly soon. I don't know what the little clink clink is, but I think we are making progress. 6,300 for the next one, though. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep investing in dudes just yet. Unless we get that half price thing soon. We need to get research up, so I am going to go ahead. Since we can't get more dudes, how are these looking on durability? That one is at 94. This one's at 63. We are not using up durability in those at all. We are there. I'm going to go ahead and destroy that. And we are going to go ahead and get a research lab. Just to get more RP going. And then we'll work on getting the... whatchamacallit next. The training center. That's what's probably going to be going here. after we get done clearing out some space for them. How are you guys looking on durability? Not even halfway. You jerks! You joiks! Think it might be time to get rid of one of these houses. Think I will destroy you. We'll worry about those later because unfortunately, the way it is looking, and we are going to start in on probably speed. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and go on with carry first. That way they can get how much they carry a little bit more upfront. I think we do keep the amount of research done. I don't think we lose it whenever it's destroyed. So I am content with just kind of pushing that to a limit right now. Even though we are kind of over our population boom at the moment. So now, whenever that gets leveled up, we can start carrying 2 at a time, and then 3 at a time, and then 4 at a time. And it's going up okay. Go and get that and get a 4th worker in there. What is the rebate? Unlock 1% building upgrade cost reduction per peon in building. A level 5 plus 1 peon mining power, plus 1 peon carry limit, and 10% peon walking speed when happy. It's only when happy. So it only gets to go so far. I do wonder if I just left this running with this on, would that keep producing, or as soon as that is full, will it stop producing? There's a bunch of like odd little mechanics in games like this that I do wonder about. It does appear that they are doing pretty good about keeping it to the purples, pinks, and yellows. And yes, I am just chucking it sideways so that they will keep mining this. I don't actually want to fill up my pit with this white trash. That sounds very strange. Sounds like I'm talking about rednecks, but actually, there are a lot of not white trash rednecks that I know. You're only trash if you treat people like trash. That is my stance. As anybody who has been in any of the streams whenever I go on a rant knows. But yeah, this is the kind of game that I play off camera, and this is one reason why I say I don't mind grinding off camera. This game is literally just grinding off camera. I could use that wheelbarrow right now. They're making good progress at getting this kind of cleared out a little bit, though. I think we are just going to go ahead and save up for the next tier on that, because there really isn't much else I can do. Can I dump workers out of these? Oh, we got earn 50 grand. We actually have not earned that much. We're only at 50 grand now. An extra 1,000. So that'll put us at enough to do one more tier of this, which should just, yeah, just gets us another trash value, which, I mean, isn't bad, but I'd rather have another worker in there. As you can see, we're not going up super fast, but having 2 carry means that they will take more away. I need to probably get some speed for them. But our money is going to go up a lot sorry for the squeak. Our money will go up a lot whenever we get to the point of, and this should be that's our factory. I'm going to go ahead and dump that down to 1. And that was training. Go and get 3 more people in there and get that on. Just keep it going. Unfortunately, they only carry the 1 whenever it's going to be your shards. That's fine. I just, meh. And you know what? You guys stop producing in there and let's destroy that. That way we have more people carrying crap. And they'll load it into the compressor for us. That way our research keeps going. As it stands, I do think we need to do a round where we end up with research as the focus. 1 more training point per peon. And we will do peon walking speed. And that's 30 grand there for that next upgrade. Not really something. Peons will always respawn. I don't know what that one is in reference to. I don't think we've lost any peons. Have we lost any peons? I don't think we've lost any peons. So yeah, now they're starting to clear that out just a little bit. Probably do... I think we'll go ahead and do a catapult and just clear this out a little bit more so that our rock diggers can actually do some work. This will keep loading up, and now the research is going again. Yay! Yeah, we need to balance how much trash we're producing versus how much we're getting in the hole. That is something that I'm going to be bad at. Do we have 2 yellow yet? We do. I don't think we want to go for that just yet, though. I think instead we want to go to +1 initial max peon. And we want to reduce the cost of peons by 50%. We can do this a few times. That's going to reduce it down to, I want to say it's probably like 5 grand. Which will be handy later on. We're almost full right now, so we're not going to be even able to get to that. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and earthquake. 35% plus cash spent converted to trash. A blue shard, 10% converted. Increase the cost of buildings. No! Okay, so they're going to start filling that up for us. We are going to go ahead, get training up first. Go ahead and get carry on and get 3 people in there. Here we will go with a research lab. And upgrade that a bit as well. Just to get the RP going. These are both going to produce trash for them, which is fine for me. You guys start mining that so we get more space to build stuff. And then I think it's time for houses. That gets us enough space to start building more guys. They're currently at 3,000. That's not too bad. What is the cost of the next downgrade on cost? It is 2 yellow shards. So we are getting that research done. We're almost at carry level 4. I might go for a little bit more speed so that they're a little zippier at getting the stuff away. Because as it stands, they're coming back here, but not a lot. But as long as we can get this mine down, we're fine. Use a house building 1,000 times. Jesus. Unclaimed quest. Where's the unclaimed quest, my guys? 1,000? That's... Oh, you still have another one. Call an airplane to drop trash. Oh, that... Clicking that just calls an airplane to drop trash. That's a nothing burger, my friends. We just need more bodies, because we're barely even keeping up with this with the 3 pickup. Oh, we're at 4 pickup now. Ha 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 ha. I think we go ahead and switch over to happy. Speed. Just to get them moving a little bit faster. I don't know what makes them happy. I'm thinking houses probably, but could be wrong. We're getting 2,300 a minute. Well, 2,500 a minute now. Do we need the bulldozer? Not yet. We'll save it for whenever we start backlogging a little bit. Let us build a compressor. That'll get slightly bigger things with less trash fill. Do I actually want to set it up where I can build one of the... not yet. Yeah, we definitely want the speed upgrade and we want the carry upgrades. Mining, pretty... not super important, but it wouldn't be terrible. It's just for destroying the rocks faster. Which is not super high priority for me. What's our next blue upgrade, though? What's it gonna be? Peons will always respawn. It's 2 blue shards for that, though, so we just need to hold off on it. Every 20 minutes. Ugh. All peons are set to full happiness. You know what? We'll go ahead and grab that instead. Make them fast. And we'll go ahead and get more seconds added to their happiness. That's max there. And do we give them more content speed? Maybe. Maybe in the near future. That's 4,000 for that upgrade. I think we need to probably be saving up for the next peon cost upgrade, because we're already kind of on the expensive side. At least compared to our like research points and stuff. That said, we probably can spend a few. Max peon per house floor. It's 500 RP for that. Building up can increase the maximum storage for catapults. No. I think we go +5 trash on the 10th cycle, but I'm not sure what oh, that's from factory. And 1 trash on each cycle of factory would not be a bad one. If we're going factory to produce more trash, that's not a bad idea. RP generated per worker is not a bad one. And we could also just buy a yellow shard. I think we can just buy blue shards eventually as well, if I had to take a wild guess. A transition node does nothing. What does the transition node do? Nothing. Don't know why it's there then. Recycle allows the compressor to process garbage that was already compressed. Every 5 minutes, compress all trash on the map. Holy crap. That requires 2 blue shards to get to. At the end of the power cycle, workers shoot lightning that doubles the value of random nearby trash. So we could go down the power tree. I don't think we necessarily want to do that just yet. Oh, and they're going way over there to gather the trash that I threw off the map. You smart little boogers. What if these is about to die? Doesn't look like any of them. The rock is. You can see, if you're wondering how I'm knowing if they're gonna die, I think this is their life bar. if we're looking at it. I do think we go ahead and grab ourselves another peon. And then we look at what our research is doing. What doth that research do? Speed 4. We'll wait until it hits 5, and then we'll swap it out for probably mining, if I had to guess. And then rebate. Okay, so that's 5. So let's go ahead and get some mining done. Just speed up how fast we take out those rocks. Because them rocks are in them ways. We're getting a lot of fill for very little money, which is mildly disconcerting. It means that our compressor is not really able to do its job as much. Because we're only getting like 2 to 1 on the money versus fill. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Next upgrade will get us access to rebates, which is a good upgrade. It's upgrade cost reduction per peon in building, which I think is going to make upgrading our buildings cheaper, if I had to take a wild guess. What's this? Bliss! It's a button I like. It has 1% left. Come on, you guys. Destroy the rock and go to the next one. Get us closer to that guy. What do we want in this spot? We are going to go with a factory. Why? Because we can. We'll see if our guys can keep up with that or not. They probably will. But we'll see if that actually boosts our currency thing. We'll see. They are keeping up for the most part, I think. That one guy moving slow there is not a huge issue. Because we have so many more dudes on top of it. We're not really geared up for max trash production at the moment. That's one thing that's keeping us relatively limited in terms of like how much they're having to haul. They're staying busy. It's just we don't have to worry about it too much. And that's kind of where we want it because we want to get more spaces to put buildings down. Next up, another one of these most likely. 2 yellow shards for that. We're going to have a second yellow shard soon because he's almost there. That will get us that second reduction. I'll put this down to a little bit under 2,500, like 2,465, I think. Yeah, 2,465, I think. Yay! More people. Means we can get further ahead of all this. We can keep everything stocked as far as people go. They'll probably drop into the houses and produce some trash as well. They look fairly content. I don't know how to tell if they're happy or not. I think they are, considering how they're zipping along like lunatics here. But I think before we get the next earthquake, we definitely want to fill up this amount of houses. Currently have 2 houses that they can populate. We could increase house tiers. That one's 1546. This one's 515 for the same tier. So now we have more occupants that can go in there. They seem relatively content. Even with the factory there, we're doing a solid. Okay, so you're getting a little bit low on durability. We have mining up to level 2. We'll go to level 3. And then we are going to go probably more carry so we can get more buildings per person. And then probably back to speed. This is only happy peons. And we're not going to be happy all the time. Although we probably could be. I don't think they're happy whenever you don't have enough housing is the main thing I think. That's a barrier. Do I keep upgrading you guys? Yeah. Yellow shard when building loses durability. I mean, we'll take it. I think that gets us more yellow shards whenever they bust down. So that'll allow us to do more upgrades and stuff like that with yellow shards. I do need to get recompress on this so that they can be a little bit more efficient with space. We're still sitting... We're at a bit over 2 to 1. But yeah, more money equals faster recovery and everything. It looks like... Are each of those just a different rock location? This one's almost gone. Research lab is doing fine. I think we're going to save up for one more dude. Because we've kind of hit a point where they're not keeping up with the trash over there. For what reason, I do not know. Okay, so we're mining 3. Let's go ahead and go to carry again. Produce. There you go, buds. And now we should, once that hits level 5, we should be able to keep up with this way better. Although we are about to lose our compressor, we are about to lose our front research as well. So that's going to eat up a lot of our money, but we're going to get yellow shards from it, which lets us get more upgrades. Uprods? Uprods. And we do get more rocks when the yellow shard, when this is broken, if we actually have another tier on that. We could buy another yellow shard. I don't know what the no death thing is. Do they die from the earthquake? I don't think they do. I mean, they might. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if they do. We rebuild them relatively quick, but it is a waste of money if they do. I thought they were permanent. That's down to 8%. That's down to 7%. Are we going to get carry 5? We might not before that dies. We're still going to be able to build another one. It's not a huge deal, but... How are you looking? 63%? Okie dokie. And 4% left. I don't think we're going to get carry 5 before that's gone. Trying to think what the optimal way to do this. We could get the power plant. That lets us produce more trash. Okay, so the compressor's gone. Let's go ahead and build another one. I'm actually surprised they're... There they go. I was going to say, I'm surprised they're not grabbing the yellow shards, but they were. 15,000 trash in the hole. We're making progress. We're only an hour in, and it feels like I think we're probably about a third of the way. So, training center. Get that going again. Research lab. There we go. And I think we're good. Oh, wow. We're going to have quite a few dudes with just yellow shards in their pockets. That's going to be unfortunate. That means that they're not moving the rest of the trash very quickly. So, yeah. Oh, we're up to 3-1. That's good. We do have 3 yellow shards now. Let's go with... I think we actually do want to go down here and grab one of these. Can increase the maximum storage for a catapult and compressor. 5% medium trash. And I think we do want to upgrade those. Can pull trash from the left or right side of the catapult and compressor. Yes. So that allows you... Right vacuum. We'll do a left vacuum, and then we can put trash generating stuff on either side. So whenever the factory produces it or whenever this produces it, we're going to be able to suck them in. I don't know how far we push it. We do have 7 yellows. Could push around a little bit. Output rate for all buildings. Allow some pipes from the buildings to throw output trash directly to the hole. We don't have enough for that yet. I could save up for it. I think we go compress small. And then we go all trash put in the hole will give an extra $1. Seems like a good one. Or did we lose? We lost the factory there. You know what? Hi, factory. Keep producing. And we are going to go ahead and get the left vacuum and make that able to store a bit more. Just so they'll dump it in there for compression purposes. And poop out more. Now we're starting to look good. Next up is probably going for another peon. Or we could go for another reducing cost. Let's go for a bliss. See what that does for everybody. And you know what? Let's do a bulldozer and see what happens as well. I don't think it's going to do too much. But we'll see. Yeah, they're going to be staying ahead of what we have. Doesn't matter that much. What else do we want in here? Could do the reduce the cost again and again. And again. Max level on that. Cool. 10% of trash when any building is man. You know what? I think we might start going down that route. Because that seems like not a terrible idea anymore. Capture, okay, allows compressor to capture flying trash. Interesting. Why not? We do need to go compressed, medium, and large as well. And we can convert yellow shards into blue shards. That's always nice to see. And I think we want to keep going on carry until it is max. That gets us more dudes. I think we may have oversaturated dudes here as far as like how much trash we can produce. But don't worry, we'll produce more. How are we looking on durability on the buildings? Most of them are doing fairly good. This house here is a little bit rough, but considering everything, I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, we're down to 10% durability on that rock, and then we go one more over. We might actually get multiple rocks on this stage, and with all these dudes, I think we have too much to worry about. So we need 2 blue to get the no death, which means that we need to be going... We probably need to get this to get that second blue as fast as possible. That way we don't have to like worry about respawning guys. I don't think they die, but I don't know. And yeah, our revenue per fill is doing a little better. Okay, so we're level 5 there. We're about to be level 6. I think they might go up to like level 10 or something. But yeah, until we hit that 15,000, we're just dumping into getting more guys. And that is another yellow. But we are at max. Like 500 away. It's going to be less than 30 seconds before we get there. I don't think that's going to give us enough space to actually get another guy. It might. It's going to be close. We're sitting at just shy of 4 per. If it does, I'll take it. If it doesn't, I'll figure out something else to do with it. Oh, just shy. Do they continue researching? Looks like they do. They do not. Okay. 31. I don't think we lose guys from that. They're going to dump a bunch of stuff in there for us. We're going to go ahead and have somebody start getting rid of the rocks. Let's go ahead and we're going to do research lab. Up to 3. We will do a compressor. Up to 3 guys. Get 4 workers in there. And I don't think we care about capture right now. Then we go ahead and get a training facility. Got carry max. We do speed next, and then we work through the other stuff. That's going to suck in stuff from both of those for condensing. Then we build up the houses just so we can start getting more guys as soon as we get the money for it. So that's going to be compressing from those 2. Obtain 5 blue, sweet. Does that give us another blue? It gives us a yellow shard. That gives us a blue shard. That's enough for our invincibility claim. We're about halfway through the achievements as well. So this one, we need 2 blue shards for, so we can grab that. We now have peons will always respawn. And we could upgrade our other stuff here, but I don't really see a need to do a lot of those. Oh, let's see. I think out of what we have... Yeah, we go ahead and keep on that medium trash. We can go ahead and get another compressor as well. We need more blue shards, but we don't have enough for that yet. We can do this 5 times, by the way. It's not like we can do it constantly. Okay, so they're going to be compressing pretty nicely. I think we go for another house. That's 2 5s. That means that we can start doing that to get more dudes going. I'm going to go for a catapult here. And give it a little bit of storage. We'll upgrade them more later. It's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and have that start sucking up stuff from either side. And we are going to go for a factory over here. That way we start producing... We're currently at 3 per. Go ahead and make everybody blissy. But yeah, we have training and I think we have research. Yeah, we have research and training going. We have catapults clearing off this back end. We have compressors just kind of kicking around here. This just gets the trash out of the back end so we can keep mining that a little faster. I think we're actually keeping up with stuff for now. But I think this might be a fairly balanced setup. We still need to get back here and see what the hell that is. There's a dude in there. We're getting close. He's halfway uncovered. Don't know how many earthquakes we need. 8. That's not bad. 10% of current cash converted to trash. Cash to trash. And that's it's kind of fair with this as well. 75% of spent cash converted to trash, as well as 10% of current cash converted to trash. So it's beneficial to spend it. You get more of it back that way. Which works for me. We're only getting 96 RP per minute, but we could go a little bit more there. I think. Okay, so we're at max on that. So we're going mining next. Oh, it's max based on the level of this thing. Oh, yeah, we'll keep going. We'll go for rebates. Right now, we're carrying enough to keep up with what we've got, so I don't need to lean too much into that. This... Yeah, that's just the training facility. We need to get it up a little bit higher. Do we bother going further with the research lab? We could, but it would take 2 levels to actually get a lot from that. Another guy there. But yeah, for now, I'm focused on getting back here as quickly as possible. There's I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for it. I don't know if we're going to get all of them. Money Master, earn a 500k. Another dimension, obtain 1 red shard. I don't know what that is. A book is probably another research thing, so the red shard probably is too. We've got reach level 10 with any building. You get a yellow and blue shard. Compressor building 1,000 times. Helipad, use a helipad. We don't have one of those yet. Training building a bunch of times. Cloud sphere, use a cloud seeder building 1,000 times. Research lab, we use research lab all the time. Power through destruction, have a building reach durability level 3 out of 5. Not sure what that one is. Got knowledge seeker. We're working on research power now. Throw 5 peons. Two. 3. 4. 5. Do they die from it? I don't know. But it's an achievement. It does what it does. That is only $500. Not worth it. Okay, so we are going to keep that on. 18,000 for... Ugh. Oof. Not really a fan of that one. It's getting expensive. So we need to get a building to level 10? Do we want to get a building to level 10? Is that efficient at all? I don't know. But rebate. I don't know how much that's going to actually impact it, but we're going to try it. A reduction in cost means that we can potentially get up to level 10 easier. And we are not destroying our buildings hardly at all. I mean, we're using them. We're making our way through them as we do this stuff. It's just we don't really have much in the way of durability loss. It is mildly disconcerting. We're still sitting at just a little bit over 3 per fill. So we might want to work on that relatively soon. But let's get more dudes. Always more dudes. That's always my answer to everything. Just more bodies so I don't have to do anything. How are you looking over here? 21%. Do we get another upgrade? No, we can actually get one more upgrade there. Can we just buy some yellow shards? Thought we had the option to just buy yellow shards. A blue shard into 3 yellow shards. Could have sworn that we had... I'm just looking to see what we have. You know, 1 more cloud, more particle strength, 2 manual. Also an RP when a cloud is destroyed. Okay. Both sides, drones will work on both sides. That doesn't matter. Clouds can generate bigger trash. Okay. I could have sworn we had something that gave us yellow shards for money, but I'm not seeing it. Am I just not noticing it? We've got yellow rock shards whenever we break that. Yeah, I don't see it. I guess my brain just isn't there. Oh, there it is. I must have hovered over it a few times. We'll go ahead and buy another yellow shard. Now, if I can only remember what I was wanting a yellow shard for. Okay, recycle out compressor to press garbage. That was already compressed. That would actually be a very handy one, but it's 3 blue shards. Houses to produce trash in between cycles. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep doing that one. That's fine. We have the money for that if we want. Just trying to think what else we'd actually want to be doing in here. So we need 1 more yellow shard. It's just going to cost us 11 grand to get. That I don't particularly necessarily want to do. We can get another dude for like 7 grand. That's completely busted now. We could get the scaffolding for that lovely thing. You know what? We're going to go ahead and grab that. I think we'll just grab this. We did have a thing that said it gives us yellows whenever it loses durability. Let's go for... Let's go and get more trash. We'll grab that. Go ahead and use you. Might as well buy some of these upgrades while we have just a decent income. I think we do want to grab this one when we get 4,500. We probably should just invest in this a lot, because that's going to help our ratio. It produces medium trash. Yeah, 5,000 for the next one. You know what? We are going to just invest on making trash more worthwhile. Because now we're closing in. Yeah, we're at 4 now. Yeah, that's worth it. I'm a dumbass for overlooking that for so long. I think I probably moused over it at least like 6 times. People are probably yelling at the camera. Well, at the video, it's fine. The more you yell, the more engagement the videos get. As far as what else I would do in this, I do wish there was a little bit more to do during the downtime in these. But that's just a natural thing for a lot of these. Let's go ahead and go for another compressor. And we will just go with a right and left vacuum so it can actually do a little bit of compression there. So it's going to start sucking up stuff from the rock to compress. It's going to start doing all of its numbers for the factory as well. And we'll be able to replace this whenever it gets there. Of course, I don't know if we'll hit... I think we will hit 5,000 before that's a thing. And we're about halfway to getting Earthquake level 6. We're close to done. And we've only been at this for an hour and a half. So I do think I can finish this in one long setting. And I am very interested to see what happens whenever we reveal that guy. Does that open up another lovely difficulty? That just looks foreboding. I don't know if we're going to get to it. We might. I think we're just trying to get that to be revealed so we can figure out what the hell's going on in the world of this. There's 5,000, so it's extra trash. Trash. Yeah, that would have been an important investment to get much earlier. We do have 2 yellows. You know what? I am going to go ahead and get the power building whenever we get 4 yellows. It's very tempting to do some of these others, but... I think right now it is literally trash cash plus and start moving towards the power building. Because we're kind of able to keep it going with what we have relatively quickly. This one's about to go down. We're still getting plenty of research points. We're getting 96 a minute. It's not super fast, but better than a sharp stick in the eye. That still hasn't reached... Oh, it is level 2. It's just reaching level 3 now. Reduction in per peon in the building. So is that going to be 2% per? I don't know what that's going to do overall. I'm not sure what the rebate is. 1% building upgrade cost reduction per peon in the building. You can throw more. And they're going to just fill that thing up and let it launch everything it wants. Question is, do we use that? Use the factory 1,000 times. Cool. They're going to drop trash for me. I'm so happy. Now it becomes a question of where do we spend our money mostly? I do think we continue to get money per trash up. Over here with our cash. That's going to be just 6,000 for the next one. Research points. Yeah, just more medium trash value on the compressor for now. As long as we're keeping ahead of the trash so that we can keep breaking these rocks, I think I'll be content. What does it cost to get the scaffolding? Here you guys go. There's a third guy in there. Compressor. Okay, so it's reducing it by what's in the building itself. So if the building has 5 people in it, it reduces the cost of that by quite a bit. Okie dokie. What was that huge surge in revenue we had for a minute there? Saw that jump up to 11,000. The next tier on this is at 6,000, which we're pretty much at. And then 6,500 for the last one for the extra cash, and then we'll do durability M. We do have enough for the power, so we'll go ahead and grab that. 10% value of the trash whenever it's destroyed. You know what? We'll grab that up to max. We could go more max peons. We are not keeping up with the trash now, sadly. I think that they will eventually. I just think it's just not yet. Do I think the last level is going to be bad? Yeah, maybe, maybe not. But I think we want to keep researching on this because that's going to make upgrading so much easier in the long run. I don't think we necessarily need mining up just yet, but we could probably do it. This thing has 18% durability, so it's going to be gone probably before we fill up. This one might not be. It's at 41%. How long does it take for it to go down 8%? 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000. So about 7 seconds. So a little bit under 10% per minute, like I think 8%. I can math on the top of my head. Not really. I really fucking can't. Generally speaking, I prefer to do it with a piece of paper in front of me. Okay, so that's good. Trash when any building loses all durability. Yellow shards. Increase the range of the power building would be kind of nice for our next ones. Let's see. How's this looking now? Oh, yeah, 20% now. Get all of our money back. I don't think we're going to be able to get too much more before we hit the next tier. Oh no, the factory's gone. Get people in there, get it leveled up. I don't know how far we're going to be able to push that research that we're doing, the training. Rebate maybe up to 4. I think it's 4% per. That's not going to be the worst thing ever. But right now, we're not hitting a very high fill rate. We're just hitting a good income, which I'm fine with getting a good income. But we do need to probably up that fill rate fairly soon. Can we get more bodies on the rock? Run farther to the right from the rock. That's 15 grand to get that one. Ew. Trash output, trash value. We can get airplanes. It's just, I'm not too terribly concerned about that. Wonder if there's an achievement for throwing a certain amount into the pit. I feel like I'm just playing, like, freaking Missile Command right now. Pew, 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 pew. Give me something to shoot with this trash. I do find it kind of sad that I haven't really clicked on many of the clouds. There's like a whole stream of these little boogers. But it's not doing me any good because I'm not really able to focus in on them. I mean, I suppose I could click them in between. I did say that I'd like stuff to do. But, We got more dudes. I think they're catching up. 10 grand for the next one. I think we can get that. We can swing that. Just considering we're getting 12 grand per minute. Well, it's technically 11 grand. Cost. A training center? No! Whatever will we do besides get shards? Let's go for training. Okay, so we got them all in there. Let's go ahead and get back to rebate, which I think is going to be more beneficial to us in the long run. I think we are going to get the 13 grand here just because of how much we're getting per fill. Yeah, we will. That gets us our last dude there. Not quite through this rock yet. But we are filling up fast enough that it's not a problem. I don't know if you actually really want to care about your income being that much higher than your fill. Do I want to build another house? Not really. Okay, so we're full there. Nothing else can get tossed in. Earthquake time it is. And just a crap ton of money right off the bat. Okay, for upfront stuff, what do we actually want? Think we can't really pause it right now. They'll just do what they can. We do have the power plant. We have the ability to increase the range of the power building, so I'll do that. Level up cost reduction by 5%. During earthquakes, buildings lose 30% durability instead of being destroyed. We don't have another blue shard, unfortunately. What did we use it on? I legitimately don't know what we used our one blue shard for. Oh, he hasn't dropped it in yet. That would be why. Max initial peons. Sure, why not? Let us go ahead. We will do training first. Get that going. We will build that and get more people mining there, so we always have something to do. Because as long as they're doing that, we'll have plenty of resources. Let's go ahead and build a house. Currently at the max, we can get closer to it, but for now we're going to just worry about that. Then we build the power facility. Get that up and running. Assign a worker to boost the surrounding buildings. Stop durability loss, cloud rate, trash value, trash output, durability loss increase, and to gain RP or TP. So increase the range. We're actually going to go with value here. Where's that dark? Oh, it's coming from the house. That is what it's doing. Okay, so we need the research lab here. These are all getting power. There's 4 workers there getting that one. I think we do compressor, or no, we're going to do a factory here, and then we'll do a compressor to the left. Yes, our multiplier. It is good. Compressor. vacuum left, and we'll do a vacuum right as well whenever it allows it. And it does actually seem to reduce the cost of all of these. So this one is training. We're doing rebate still. I wonder how high we can get that. Part of me is wondering if we can get that so high that upgrades become free if we have enough folks in there, like get it up to 25 or something. So once we have 4 guys in, upgrades are just minus 100%. I don't know if that's how it works. Okay, so that's compressing. And it looks like we are doing okay-ish. Do we go more houses? Yes. That gets us more room here. They're getting expensive. And I do like the colors in here. The colors, Duke. The colors! Oh, he's almost fully revealed. We are currently at Earthquake 7, so we have 2 more Earthquakes to go through. We did just get another achievement. Lame. Thank you. Are we going to get 100% achievements? Probably not. Just judging by what we have access to. More training per peon, sure. I think I'm actually going to dump into a lot of these just cash ones. Do medium trash there. Research points we're doing okay on. I think we actually want to save up for that next one over there. Already have you maxed. Are we looking on revenue per minute? 24 grand, 20 grand? Our people are not clearing this out very fast. I'm really mildly surprised that they're not going through it faster. Let's go ahead and get ourselves 1 more carry. Maybe that's going to help out a decent amount. They're already zippy. It's not like they can't cover the ground quick. Well, let's go with a catapult back here. Maybe that'll be handy. And I forgot to load them in again before I started buying all the stuff. Oh, the power building is already gone. Good lord, power building. What have you done? Why did you disappoint? We just need more value. Get that trash value up. We have some yellow shards going in. I do find it slightly intriguing. Do we have the stuff to get that double compression thing? Allow compressor process garbage that was already compressed. I mean, that would get us to 2. We need 1 more blue. Not the worst thing ever. We're going to go ahead and get 1 more training point off of this as well. More training points per peon. That way we get these abilities even faster. Okay, so carry is at 6. We're almost at carry 7. I think it's probably capped at the level of the facility, so I'm guessing 10 is going to be the cap on everything. We probably should get 1 to level 10 just to get it over with. It seems like we have overwhelmed our dudes able to haul stuff. They are coming back here to get it, though. If we throw a compressor here, load up some guys on that. Let that... Okay, so yeah, now we can suck that in, compress it, and have a little bit more value there on the backside. Power facility... Oh, no, that house is at level blah, blah, blah. I think we are going to go for 10 on this. Either that or on the research facility. I think we will get enough on this wave to actually do that. How much is it for the next one on that? 17 grand versus what to upgrade this? 14 grand? I think we save up for 17 grand. They should be... Oh, they are not moving through that hardly at all. Do I go for... Ooh, 500 grand there. Do I go for this? Get another peon on there so they can actually claw through it a little bit. My only other option would be to like actually invest in mining over here. Because I do want to get through that stuff. Just mildly irritating. And if we are capped at 10, rebate 10 would be what? 40%? No, 50%? At least this is sucking stuff in and it's going into this. Our guys are oddly enough not getting really clogged up in any given place because they have things they can go in either direction for. Which works out pretty nicely. 30 grand per minute. Get you in there and we'll do more throw. There you guys go. Nice catapult. Now we can have 4 guys on those whenever we get the scaffolding up. That'll let us dig through them a little bit faster. We have plenty of guys grabbing stuff at the front. So we're saving up for level 10. We're going to get that achieve. I think is all we need to really worry about right now. Just get up to 30 grand, ignore everything else. We're getting rid of the trash near this guy just fine. We don't need the right launch on the rock. I don't know. There is still like trash over here. They are sometimes going out here to grab stuff. I don't know if they're going out to grab stuff on the very far end of the map. We are seeing stuff like roll downhill and go over here though. So not sure which of those they actually prefer. We currently have 2 guys taken up with yellow research points, I guess is what you'd call them. So that's a new quest ready to be completed. Where is it? 1 yellow shard, 1 blue shard. That works out too. What was it we were going to get for 3? It was you. Saving up for that one. Go ahead and grab the rock one. Leaves us with 1 yellow. Question is, what do we invested in? Ooh. I mean, our buildings survive earthquakes now. I think we don't care about them being destroyed. How's the power plant doing? Power plant's doing fine. It's giving us all that trash value. Could probably speed up trash production, but then we wouldn't get through all the rocks to see what that is on the left. I know that's kind of a dumb reasoning, but... Okay, we got Max there. What other yellows do we have? We can buy yellow shards. We're going to upgrade the TP thing to max. Value of trash, 2,000, 3,500. That is not... We don't have any more we can do in that. Okay, so we have enough for the large trash. Trying to see what else we have going on here. I mean, we are getting enough money for the earthquake thing. So 50% converted. Nice. We might reach the point where it's more beneficial to do some shenanigans there. At this point, we might want to unlock another building. The question is what? Raise the max level of catapult. Sure, why not? Content, sure. RP generated per worker. What other buildings can we get? I mean, the only other buildings we have are like way down here. A hangar, which is balloons. We have the helicopter, which is up here. That's 5 yellow shards. Will arrive periodically to drop trash. And then this one, which is cloud seeder. Drones will seed clouds to drop trash. None of those seem particularly great. I mean, we could mess with them. I don't know how much good that's gonna do. We're about to lose the power plant again. That thing just goes down so fast. Bit ridiculous. Do we want to keep upgrading you? Sure, why not? Now we have the minigun. I want to see that fire. Yeah, they do just shoot their own things. It's fine. Probably gonna... I have a feeling this is gonna destroy buildings, but you never know. And do. Okay, so we have that going. We're gonna need to rebuild this one soon. We're getting plenty of money. Look at all that, all the sparkles. It's very satisfying. I don't think we're going to be ever hurting for money in this one. Do we upgrade the factory some? Sure, why not? Even more money. We are getting more trash off of that, but look at it's just a massive yellow trash bag that they pick up there. And they just load it into the catapults. We could get more dudes. Why not? I don't think we're going to need too many more to finish this off. I think at this point we do want to be focusing more on fill because we're getting plenty of resources per minute. So fill seems like the next big thing to actually start dumping into. And go ahead. Oh, we can't do another factory there. Do we have enough to get this factory to? Yeah, we do. So we will build a second factory here. Okay, so we have another power building we need to build. We are going to go ahead and get a worker in here, get range plus. And we are going to go with... I think we're going to go trash output up. Instead of trash value. Because we're going to need to fill faster now. Now that we have all these other resources going for us, we need to be filling up the nonsense faster. I think the next upgrade we go for... Where was the one that lets you launch things out the side? Allow some pipes for all buildings to throw out trash directly into the hole. Yeah, that's 900 RP. So what we need to do is go to the research building, upgrade you until we get more bodies in there. And then we'll research into that, which will let all of these setup things to just fire directly into the pit. Because we're switching over from, okay, now we have money generation. We need trash generation. Because that fill amount is going to be our limiting factor from here on out. Why are you not able to mine that, my guys? There's plenty of room there for you to dump. Okay, so we have enough. Where is it? Ta-da! Row. Row. That doesn't need it. Row. Row. Yeah, it's only 1,000 each. We already have throw on you. Throw on you, and we have carry at max. Our level is maxed. So I think the next thing we go at for in here is speed and get throw on you as well. So now we have the giant rain of doom that is also beautiful. That actually is kind of just fun looking. We are launching the rainbow. This one's currently clogged up a little bit. I mean, isn't the worst thing ever. It is a factory. Research lab. We don't care about that going higher level. House, we don't care about that going higher level because we're already sitting here barely able to spend how much we have. Catapult should be down here. Yep. Do we might end up needing... No, mining is still getting caught behind stuff as well. But yeah, now our fill is going up. We may have less value coming from each of these, but it looks like due to the throw thing, we are not in quite as bad of a situation. Whenever it comes to... Do you actually have throw enabled? Yeah, you do. You're going to be destroyed soon, but you have throw enabled. Any new building just needs it to be on there. Yeah, we're going to go speed until it's max. Then we'll probably go mining, even though rebate is probably better. Just because I really do want to get over here before we get to the end of this, and we're currently really damn close. So... I know, I swear every now and then. It's fine. Not the end of the world. I don't even break the old rule of swearing at the very beginning very often. Someone's probably hearing me swear and they're like, oh, turn that off. I don't like profanity. Well, I'm sorry. I say damn quite a bit. I'm old. I'm stuck in my ways. I try to do nice things and I try to improve each day, but I am still human. Fear my humanity. Now I just have an image of a giant manatee in my head. Thanks. His name is Hugh. Okay, so we got another quest done. Research lab 1,000 times. How are we looking on the conversion? 50% right there. I think we might want to just spend on dudes. More bodies. I think we have 2 more rocks before we hit that. It might only be 1. Either way, it's going to be a little bit close to for comfort. This should go down, which will give us 2 more yellow shards. That 1%. I'm just hoping it goes down before we run out of space in the pit. It's not gonna, is it? Nope, it's not gonna. Have a building reach durability level 5? Okay, so we wanted training. Oh, we found a book. More information is available in the help section. I don't know what that is yet. Okay, so speed we turn on. Most buildings have a device that uses a supernatural source to increase output. When the mini game is completed, the next output will produce double trash and triple the durability loss. Click the left and right circles in succession until the bottom bar is filled. So this is just like information, and then we have device mini games. Once per building type when a level 10 building is destroyed. Due to durability loss, device information for that building will be added to the help section. Okay, so I don't even know which one got destroyed in that, but it's fine, I guess. We'll go with a research lab there. Get everything up to level 10, because we can. We get a house up to level 10? Sure, why not? They don't do a throw, though. Next one is going to be a compressor. Probably the wrong one there. We probably should have done factory. There we go. Got that one almost level 10. Oh no, the house is gone. Whatever will we do? Build another. We will always build more. Now we're getting 7,000 fill per minute. We're gonna reach level 8 really fast. Go and get catapult going. I think we might have, yep. Not finished the rock. And yes, now we are able to kind of charge up on these pretty quickly. That's another compressor there. We should probably upgrade you too, now that I think about it. Man, we're way down on that, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and do a quick cleanup. And a quick speed up. Just make everybody happy. Get all the money in there, and then we'll have a nice little jump from 0 going on. Where is he at? Oh, there is not much for him to push. He is just shoving it along. It is fine. What do we actually want to bother getting in here? I have no earthly idea. Sure, why don't we get extra trash on the 5th cycle? That way, factories produce more. There we go. The factory's just tossing stuff in. What buildings do we still need to get up to level 10? You. Which is 40k for a house to level 10. Although I think we might have already gotten a book for the house. Yeah, we have the house one. We have the research one. Click on each dot when they light up. Do we even have people going into houses at the moment? I don't think so. Yeah, they each have a little mini game. I don't know how to play them, but they're there. If you actually want to get busy with them. We'll grab you up. You're going to be the next one to get level 10 just because we can. Although we could probably do the catapult as well. Oh no, they're clogged. Bastards. We need more guys. How's our research going, by the way? Max on that. Let's go ahead and go for rebate, I guess. Oh no, we'll go mining. Extra 1 mining power. They'll do more damage to it along the way. As it stands, our actual fill speed slowed down a little bit. We're down to like 5,000 to 6,000, which is not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be like 7,000 plus. But at least we're getting revenue from this. I think destroy that factory. Yeah. and get the ability to construct additional catapults. And I think we might only want... No, we'll get one of those as well. We'll get some more blues just to see what we can get with them. Cost for the compressor, cost for the catapult. Earthquake thing, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and build ourselves another catapult. There we go, and we can get that to level 10 pretty soon. And that should keep things launching in there. We just need to get that fill rate up. Everything else is just superfluous. So, generally speaking, we just need more bodies, and then we just need more trash. Power building already gone. Those go down so bloody fast. I don't know what it is with them. Let's go with amount of trash up. Give me more bodies. There we go. Now we have 5, boosting the amount of trash. This should go down relatively quick. I don't know. We need more mining power so we get rid of the durability faster. We're working on it. It's just not going as fast as I want it to. Yeah, I don't know what the little dude was about either. It's not like we're seeing too much trash staying stagnant. We'll have like a big burst here and then everything just disappears. As it gets sucked and compressed again. I do like that they are kind of setting up little things where they go to each of the catapults rather than trying to run up here to the front. That's getting so much stuff out of here. And with 2 max levels on those, we could probably do the compressor over here, but it's almost gone. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Instead, I will focus in on whenever that's destroyed, we'll throw down a brand new, shiny one. Blue-wise, bleh. Can burn books for these. Transition node does nothing. And we'll go ahead and reduce that. I'll reduce the compressor. That's max. That's almost max. Reduce the durability of all buildings by 10%. That's just a durability burn that gets us more yellows. Which is not bad. It's just not necessarily what I'm looking for at the moment. Yeah, we'll go for the power lightning. Process that. We need 2 blue shards for that. I mean, we can get that relatively easy, right? So this should be the last one before we figure out what the hell that is. God, the colors. They're so vibrant and bright. And that guy's almost revealed. Looks like it's just a dude standing on a pedestal, which is fine. Is it going to be worth it in the long run? Probably not. But you never know. Do we want another compressor? Why not? Why don't we grab another compressor? Wake up the golem. Apparently we've woken up the golem. Yep, it's going through and destroying things. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and get left, right, that, capture. Oh yeah, that deals a ton of damage. This defeated the purpose of investing in this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yep, we're investing in all these other ones because, you know, things happen. Our people will clear it up soon enough. Well, he just destroying everything. My guy. How much are you gonna destroy? Do they at least drop the resources whenever they get crushed? Oh, they do. Our guys just pick them up and haul it off, though. So pretty much every building we have, except for maybe the house up here, is going to get destroyed. So research lab. Get that up and running. Oh, he didn't destroy the power plant. The house didn't get destroyed. This is going to get destroyed, though. But our mining is up. Yep, there it is. Let's go ahead and go training. Okay, and going on mining some more. Why not? Actually, let's go in on rebate instead. With that going, let's go ahead and grab a factory here. We will build a compressor here. Get all the lovely upgrades for it. Then we go ahead and build a compressor. No, we build another factory here. Get that going. Then we build another catapult here. We should have enough money to do whatever the hell we want with all of this. Okay, so we have compressors. That one's doing all its work over here. We can get that up to level 10 if we want. We're going to go ahead and get... Oh, we don't want the house, actually. Destroy that. We want... Can we get another research building in here? We could get another power plant. Or another training building. I think probably most of these are just kind of useless for us. I think it's power plant. Earn 10,000 research points. We got another achievement. Let's go ahead. And back here, we're actually going to go value of trash. Up here, we'll do power and do quantity of trash. Probably need to assign workers to it. I meant amount. We are not making it through the piles of trash yet. We need you. And catapult flush. And bliss. A new quest can be completed. What else did we get? Knowledge is power. We forgot to claim that one for a while. Building durability reach level of 5 of 5. Research power. Oh, we might actually get all of them. We'd have to use helipads and stuff. No, we're not going to get all of them. Trash fill is going decent. I do find it interesting that this is still clumped up over here. Despite, so we are not able to keep up with our nonsense, basically. So I think next thing we destroy. Oh, that's still an overflow, damn it. This is taking it in. It's just not able to kind of overcome the nonsense. And we are max level on everything we have. Think we might destroy you. We have a compressor there. Let's destroy the lower durability one. Build a house there. Use up some of the spare money on getting more people to haul crap off. There we go. Look at how much these are. I think they're looping back around to gray, because we have not seen dark gray before. That is mildly disconcerting. I don't know how many rocks there are as far as like past the golem, the golem, but we will get there eventually. Do we do a full run? Yes. We have 16,000 left to go on here, which is just like, what, 2 minutes? A little bit more than that. And then we end up going into the final wave. And yeah, then it's just a matter of keeping our trash load up. Or to figure out what that guy was. We've got this being blocked off. The research lab here, which kind of sucks because we need the RP for upgrades. Let's go. What can we do? Max peon per house floor. Sure, why not? Compression, compression, compression. Do we lower the cost of anything? I don't think we bother. Four workers, rock outputs, medium trash when possible. Sure, why not? Make that more valuable. We could try for the helicopter. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. Increase the max level of it, reduce the cost. We might as well try it a bit. Increase the amount of trash generated by the helicopter. Helicopter up. Allow the helicopter to dump further to the right. I mean, if we destroy this, we'll build a helicopter pad there just to see what it do. I think I'd rather just have more dudes. It looks like we're about to lose the durability on that house. We're at big gray trash bags over here. Do we swap out the compressor? Or a factory for a catapult? I'm not entirely sure. Nope, that was the last one we could build, so let's go ahead and do helipad, I guess. Sure, why not? Just keep building. One more to max. It's only 18,000 for that. We're going to get that in seconds. All the little helicopters just floating around, probably dropping trash. What else do we need for them? Dump trash right. Helicopters dump less trash but generate higher value medium trash. Unfortunately, our research center is currently just clogged by everything. Okay, so they just poop out green trash. That's fine. It's an oddity, but it's okay. I mean, I think our factory is producing green as well. It's not like it's the worst color trash. We're going to have some of our dudes back in circulation after those two yellows get there as well. Oh, they're just loading it into a catapult. Are we actually able to even fill up that? I don't know. I don't think we are. I think it's literally just... they're not able to fill it up, so they're just stuck back there. Then we have this one feeding that. And this. So we just have a handful of guys up here at the front dealing with this nonsense. I mean, that's fine. It's just... What else can we do to speed this up? Press all trash in the compressor, double its value. Nah. Thought we had one that compressed trash on the map. Compress all trash on the map. There we go. And this takes 2 blue shards. And we go ahead and get some more so we can get... Yeah, every few minutes, double the value of all the trash on the map. Oh, that... I think everything just lost color. Earthquake? There we go. So, do we need houses? What do we have missing? We have a power plant there. This was a house. So that can do its thing. We could have a helipad there. Catapult got busted, so we build another one. Are we hurting on money? God, no. I think this was another catapult. Yeah, this was another catapult. And I think what we want to do is get more of you. Wow, we were only able to afford one. Holy crap. Okay, helipad. Sure, why not? And I will do the power plants in just a minute. Yeah, we already have that set up. This one might want to switch to value. Because we're still clogged up here. Compress all. There you guys go. That should have cleared up enough space. We're only at 7,800 fill. That's crazy weak. We're currently still on rebate. How much do we want to get to? I don't know. Looks like we're pretty well off, though. Everything is maxed out. That's dumping in the wrong spot. Oh, no, it's dumping right on top of the compressor. It's actually perfect. This one is just a house. This guy's not staying filled up, funnily enough. What are you? You are a helipad as well. But both of them are just dumping crap over there on the right. So I guess now we just keep getting dudes until Kingdom Come? 50 dudes working. 168,000 a minute. We're still, our fill is not as fast as I would like it to be. But do we have a way to get that fill up? I mean, I could destroy one of these. Build myself a factory. That will produce more trash for us to take to the right. And that might fill up this catapult a little bit. As it stands, we're mostly just doing fine on money and not enough trash. Although we're not even keeping up with what we're producing, so I guess I can't complain too much. And I think that one would have been a better helipad spot because it was dumping directly on the compressor. Well, butts. And yeah, this is the last level. So it's 121,000 to max it out. And we could get up to 125 dudes, but it's going to cost millions. Millions per dude. Which is not something we can really do a lot with. Look at that rain. It's still only 10,000 fill, but it looks so pretty. I don't think it ever stops until a building goes down. I'm not even sure all of it's even going in, because some of it looks like it's going to the right of it. Like, we have a bunch of just big yellow trash bags that just vanished into a cloud there. Suppose I could turn on, like, an auto clicker or something like that. Farm the clouds, speed it up a little bit just to get the fill rate up, but... yeah, we're falling behind up here, even. Even with it set to value instead of quantity. I actually do not know how we would pass enough to get... whatchamacallit? Enough people to actually keep up with all of this. Bulldozer. Lovely. I do like that they're picking it up off the front of the bulldozer, but that does feel like a little bit of a waste. What was that little, like, dummy shot that just, like, went there? I swear we saw one that... maybe this was just generating stuff, and I was being a dumbass. Dumas. 486 there. Do I bother with any more upgrades? I don't think there's anything else that speeds us up. Unless I'm missing something. Do hangar, I guess, maybe? See if that does anything. More research points per person? Sure, why not? I mean, we have the money for it. Just take all the yellow upgrades? I mean, I could. One trash on each cycle of the factory? Why not? More pollution. More compression. But it doesn't look like we have that much that we can kind of mess around with, unfortunately. That's 10 there. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's any other yellows that I can purchase that do anything. As a transition node. I'm going to see what this is. Let's go ahead and turn... oh, we can't turn any more into blue shards. No! Transition node for a device does nothing. We have 2 of those. I'm trying to think. Is there another way we can get another blue one? I mean, not really. We're kind of locked out of it now. We are still sitting at about 70,000. Grab you. I mean, sorry. Yeah, 70,000 to go, roughly. We're good. So that's going to be 7 minutes, probably a little bit more like 10 minutes. And then we'll have everything gone through. 2.5 hours for a playthrough is not bad. I think the Wizard Tower one is 5 hours, roughly. And that's with multiple prestiges. I would say it's about the same number of prestiges as this, roughly. The statue is waiting. Fill the hole one more time to reach the statue. After reaching the statue, the game can continue in endless mode. Do I care about endless mode? Maybe. We'll see what it looks like. I think in endless mode, we'll probably just end up doing a thing where you just get more blue shards and fill out your research tree, maybe? It's the only other thing I can think of. I just don't know what else in here we'd actually want. Sure, we'll take some pollution. Cloud output rate for all buildings. Cloud seeder. Drones will seed clouds to drop trash. Sure, why not? Upgrade everything, I guess. +1 trash to cloud output when hit and destroyed. You can generate bigger trash. We don't really need this because we already have everything else kind of done with that. Just got to burn up our resources because there's nothing else for us to do with it. I need more guys is what I need. I might... We're not even seeing them go into the houses for the most part. They're going to this back house, but not that much. Catapult flush. Loan all our guys for a little while. This might get us enough for... Do we want to go past nice? We're currently at nice. 69, nice. Now we'll go past it. This isn't going to be continually going forever at this speed. But, hey, at least it helped out a little bit. We got clones shooting around. And yeah, that compression cleared out the map quite nicely. Although it's gonna start building back up in no time. Do we start doing the drones? I mean, look at all that pollution. We almost have a full-on just blanketing of the planet. I'm not even going to make the comment that just ran through my head. It ran through, went, wee, and I went, I want to say it, but this is not the channel for it. I'm actually surprised. We have 50 grand left. Back down to 10,000 fill, unfortunately. Catapult flush does not seem to do too much. I don't exactly remember what it said it does. I pressed the button because it was a button. As long as all of our buildings are still working, I guess I can't complain too much, though. About to lose this catapult. We are about to do repairs, at least. How many things do we need to repair in a go? Not some. 759,000 for the next. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, so this one's going down. 0%. Break, damn it. Break. Will you break? There she breaks. Yeah, we don't really have to worry about the cost of things anymore. Because I think we're getting more money from them breaking than we are getting from them functioning, if that makes sense. That's very strange to me. It's fine, it's just strange. We're gonna lose a factory there, a catapult there. Those are our next two buildings to go down. I think it's probably the no, it's the catapult next. Catapult, then factory. This dude's at 1%. That one's at like 2. No, 3. It's at 3. And it keeps getting overflow as well. And unfortunately, whenever we get one of these buildings going down, it takes out 2 of our workers. Which kind of sucks. I don't even remember what I had here. That's a catapult. Ta-da! Already back up and going. Oh, the flush just causes them to dump it out on the ground. That's pointless. Flush, you are worthless to me. Zap everything for a bunch of for a money boost, I guess. Do I go for another catapult instead of the factory there? I think I might. And so the only objective we have right now is get more trash in Hull. Which means we need to be producing more trash and we need more avenues for it to just go this way. 949 for the next one. I mean, are we going to break the UI? Probably. And compress all doesn't really help our fill speed, but it gets our crap corrected a little bit. So it just ends up with the guys able to actually grab stuff. There's another book. How many books do we have? I'm actually not sure. There's all the mini games you can do. Currently have 2 books. Which is those 2. Because we have everything else kind of squared away. Oh, we have other +2s. Why not? There we go. $1 million up there. Break that UI. For another body. But our fill speed has not gone up any. We're still not keeping up with all the trash. We're still producing enough trash that people are stacking up to full before they get to distributing it anywhere. So it does feel like you just kind of hit the limit on the fill speed fairly easily. And yeah, we will look a little bit at what the endless mode is. I had fun with this. It was a good 2 hours. Just destroying the entire universe with a giant cloud of doom. I mean, I could, like I said, I could just do an auto clicker on these. That would boost my fill rate. Wouldn't make me feel particularly good, because it's low income fill rate. At the same time, we're making more than enough game dollarinos. Not really have to think about it. Everybody go! Now we don't have enough work for everybody. A new quest can be completed. Use the power building 1,000 times. Groovy. Well, a bunch of things just broke. Okay, you guys work on mining now, even though that does absolutely nothing. And end. Reach the bad ending. What? There's a good ending and a bad ending? Well, that's the bad ending. You filled up the hole and reached the statue, but there must be a way to stop the monster. Okay. Trash peon tossed. Trash manually tossed 409. We tossed a bunch of stuff. We got 8 books. We did 30 out of 35 quests. Is it through endless mode that we're able to do it? Endless mode, the hole is filled. The statue can now be reached. Do you want to continue to endless mode? Yes. So I'm guessing, if I had to take a wild guess, requirement for the final Moonster might be getting the transition nodes, or it might be getting a specific setup, or possibly everything unlocked. I don't know which. Oh, and we can just buy blue shards and shit. Okay. That works. We can actually see what that does then. Let's go grab that. Three yellow shards. Can run the house device automatically after it was manually activated once. Interesting. There's another one up here. Do we need 4 yellow shards? Oh, we're 1 yellow shard short. Can we buy a yellow shard? No, we've already bought all the yellow shards we can get. I think we have the blue into yellow somewhere. Where was that hiding at, folks? Don't know where. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it in here. I am probably just being blind. I thought there was one where you converted 1 blue into like 3 yellow or some crap like that. But I do not see it. But this is kind of interesting. I have a feeling this is... Yeah, can run the helipad device automatically after it was manually activated once. So basically, I think they mean like these things. But I'm not entirely sure. Either way, that's the end of this. We can try for a good ending another time, or I can look it up and see what it does. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. And we'll have a few more incremental games, but I just find these kind of relaxing and chill to kind of play around with. Bye.